from Jane Catherine on Books. Just going to do a quick library haul from my local library, and I've got four books, including our book club read of the month. So here we go. First one is Middlesex by Eugenides, and I'm just going to read the blurb, so just give you a bit of a taste what these are about. Okay. So, I was born twice, first as a baby girl, on a remarkably smogless Detroit day in January of 1960, and then again as a teenage boy in an emergency room near Petoskey, Michigan, in August of 1974. So I've heard quite a lot about this on BookTube, and that sounds quite a fascinating story. I'm not sure whether this is somebody transgender, whether it's something else about it. I'm not quite sure yet till we get into it. Okay. The next one is The Kind Worth Killing, Peter Swanson. Again, one that I picked up from a few BookTube channels. This one I'm really excited. It may well be the first one that I pick up, because this really quite fascinates me. And what I can understand is that there's a guy called Ted Severson, and he meets somebody that is on a plane. He's in an airport waiting to go on a flight, and he sits next to a stranger. Now it says he meets Lily, a magnetic stranger, in the airport bar. Now when they get chatting, from what I can gather, is that he has a difficult relationship with his wife, and he actually, in a way, sort of lets the cat out of the bag, I suppose. That really it'd be lovely, it'd be great, he'd feel marvellous if he could kill her off. And as they get chatting, it turns out that this Lily offers to help him to do it. So, can't wait for that one. The next one is our book club read for this month. It's Isabel Allende, and it's The House of Spirits. I've not read any of Isabel Allende before, so there was a really great selection that we could choose from, but I was actually drawn to this one, and this is our book reads, the library book reads for October. And it says, as a girl, Clara Del Valle can read fortunes, make objects move as if they had lives of their own, and predict the future. Following the mysterious death of her sister, Rosa the Beautiful, Clara is mute for 9 years. When she breaks her silence, it is to announce that she will be married soon to the stern and volatile landowner Esteban Truba. Set in an unnamed Latin American country over 3 generations, The House of the Spirits is a magnificent tale of proud and passionate family, secret loves and violent revolution. So if anybody's read any of Isabel's work, or in fact this one in particular, then please let me know. I'd be interested in, it makes interesting reading by the sounds of the blurb. And then finally, you probably, from the last few videos that I've made, I've recently found some of the work from Jeanette Winterson, The Gap of Time, which was the retelling of The Winter's Tale by Shakespeare. So now I'm looking out to read more of her titles, and I found this in the library, and it was called Wait. Jeanette Winterson's Wait. Now, I actually thought, right, I wonder if this is a Weight Watchers type club, or looking at somebody, their struggle with weight or whatever. So I turned to, goodness me, this is really small writing on the blurb, but I don't think it's like that at all. So once I'd read the blurb, I think I've got a different idea about this. It said, in ancient Greek mythology, Atlas, a member of the original race of gods called Titans, leads a rebellion against the new deities, the Olympians. For this he incurs divine wrath. the victorious Olympians force Atlas, guardian of the garden of Hesperides and its golden apples of life, to bear the weight of the earth and the heavens for eternity. So actually it's weight of the earth, not weight as in we could do with losing a few pounds and exercise a bit more. And it just says, with her typical wit and verve, Jeanette Winterson brings Atlas into the 21st century. Simultaneously, she asks her own difficult questions about the nature of choice and coercion and how we forge our own destiny. Visionary and inventive, yet completely believable and relevant to our lives today. So, really looking forward to this. Bit more about this when I've finished it and I do a wrap up. So there we go. There they. I've got get them all together so you can see them. We've just got 4 from our library. They're just cracking titles. I really love our local library, and it's a shame that you know, as councils are making their cuts, that libraries are in jeopardy really. We are our local library book club for Driffield in East Yorkshire. We have been campaigning to raise awareness of the cuts that's coming to the library service, and especially they're trying to cut down the opening hours that we have at our local branch there. I also have a Scarborough branch that's local to me too. So I think it's very important that we keep going to these libraries, that we keep using the books from the libraries. It doesn't matter how much money you have, if you could afford all the books in the world. I think that this is a really important service for our community, and we should continue to use it. So there we go. Let you know how I go on with those, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye bye.